Hi guys, welcome back to E&M Teacher Talk. I'm Maddie.
I'm Emily.
And today we're going to be talking about synthesis across the course. So to start us off, we're going to be identifying key ideas that connect our work across the portfolio. And we're going to be talking about our understanding of inclusive classroom communities and how they have evolved. So I will start us off. Throughout the assignments, I have realized that learning is not only about academics, but it is also about building relationships with the people around you and social-emotional development. Students' social-emotional well-being influences their ability to engage and learn in the classroom. It teaches them self-regulation problems, like problem solving and empathy. Our work in the class has highlighted connections between development and academics. When the teacher understands the development of their students, it can help them design lesson plans that will meet their students' needs. We also make connections about families in the classroom. Families play an important role in their students' academics and development. When the teacher can build a respectful partnership with the families, it will help create a better environment for their students to learn.
Yeah, I thought the same thing at the beginning of the course, that teaching was mainly focused on academics. But then as we went on, I began to understand that learning is also strongly connected to relationships, emotional support, and a sense of belonging in a classroom, which we have also talked about in our other episodes. One important connection that I made is relationships, and that relationship building practices help students feel seen and valued, which encourage them to participate and engage more in learning. Another connection is between social SEL and behavior. Throughout this course and on our podcast, we discuss activities, what we've learned on behavior, and how behavior is often connected to students' emotions and their ability to regulate those emotions. SEL helps students build skills like self-awareness, empathy, and responsible decision-making, which can reduce conflict and help students work together and successfully in the classroom. These ideas also connect to academics. When students feel safe, supported, and respected, they are more likely to take risks in their learning and trying challenging tasks. And finally, families and communities are another important part of inclusive classroom communities. Throughout the course, we discussed how families play a major role in students' development and learning. When teachers build respectful partnerships with families and recognize the different experience students bring from home, they create stronger support systems for the students, which, like I've said, we've talked about this before in our podcast, and I think it's just important to go back to it and really look over in what we've said.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you.
Now we're going to move on to what we are looking forward to as a teacher. So, describe what you understand more clearly now, and identify questions you are carrying forward, and reflect on the kind of teacher you hope to continue becoming. Maddie, do you want to explain?
Of course.
Point of view first?
Yeah, so I have learned a lot throughout this course, even things that I thought I already knew. I learned about SEL and how to handle situations with ease. Our conversations about contacting parents and building relationships with them was something that stuck out to me. Our activities in class taught me how to respectfully contact parents even when they won't respond. That was something that I had questions about at the beginning of the year, or of the course, and I really wasn't sure how to go about it. It just kind of felt like an uncomfortable situation. Another thing I understand more clearly now is how to build a comfortable and inclusive classroom community. Something we also discussed in class was how Community Circle has helped us build a better classroom community. And I understand that creating that sort of classroom can help students become more comfortable to speak out and talk to their peers, ask questions when they need, and overall make the classroom more welcoming. I have noticed that in my past classes that speaking out and feeling comfortable to ask questions wasn't always easy. However, in this class where we did do the community circles and built relationships with our peers and the teacher, I definitely felt more connected to everyone in that class, and I really wasn't afraid to speak out about what I believed in or ask questions. And honestly, I think that it has helped me learn and retain more information because I didn't have any worries. So yeah, I now know how to build a classroom where hopefully my students will feel the same.
I agree. Like, our class was the first classroom that I've actually really felt comfortable in, and where a lot of people saw my true sides. Like, for example, you and 2 other girls in our classroom. I just feel like it came out of my shell more, especially during our community circles where I was actually talking or asking questions, or when we were talking one-on-one. I was comfortable sharing, not just hiding and feeling uncomfortable. And I'm glad Ashley taught us this and brought this to our attention, because I want to continue doing stuff like this in my classroom. And what I have learned through this course is I now understand more clearly how important it is to create an inclusive classroom where students feel safe, respected, and supported. I've learned that strong relationships, social, emotional learning, and family partnerships all play an important role in helping students succeed in academically and personally. Moving forward, I still have questions about how to best support students with different learning needs and how to continue building strong relationships with family from diverse backgrounds. As I continue my teaching journey, I hope to become a teacher who creates a welcoming classroom community, supports the whole child, and helps every student feel valued and capable of success.
Yeah, Emily, I definitely agree with you. I really like how you pointed out that as a teacher, you want to make your students feel capable of success. I really like how you put that, and I definitely want to do the same.
I know you will do the same.
Thanks, you will too.
Alright, that's the end of our podcast, guys. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. We hope you enjoyed it.
Bye.
Bye.